Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday the 3rd. I think it's the 3rd of April. So I'm going to start off by saying I had this whole plan to come on here and be all sad and be frustrated and be negative. And if any of you that know me or follow me, that's not really my style. I am usually a very upbeat person. I work hard, I play hard, I always can kind of find the good in everything. I struggled this week. This was the first week that I have been on Weight Watchers that I really struggled. I knew all week that I was up in weight, and I can only count maybe 2 or 3 times in the almost year I have been on Weight Watchers that I gained, and it was never more than maybe a 0.2 or a 0.5. It was never any huge amount or anything. I struggled this week. I struggled a lot, and I think a lot of it was stress. I think I was stressed that I wasn't going to lose, and I didn't. I actually gained 2.4 pounds this week. Now, let me rewind that. Last week we had Easter Sunday. I ate a good breakfast. I think I had a bowl of oatmeal and a banana and a coffee, which is 5 points. I still had 25 left for the day. I went to my family gathering. I played outside with the kids until it was time to eat so that I would not stand around and snack. I filled my plate about 80% of the way with salad and vegetables. I had maybe 2 ounces of ham. I had a little tiny bit, and when I say little tiny bit, I mean maybe a 1/4 cup of a cauliflower salad that had like mayonnaise, kind of like a coleslaw with cauliflower and broccoli. I had 1 little helping of that. I had 1/2 of a deviled egg, and the rest of my plate was all fruits and vegetables. And I had 1 little teeny square, about this big, breakfast fruit pizza, like a dessert pizza. It's made on like a sugar cookie. It wasn't even as big as a regular sugar cookie would be. That's the only thing I had for dessert. I drank water all day. I actually went home with, after I tracked everything, like 8 or 9 points, and I had just a salad. I had brought a salad to the party. I had just a little bowl of salad and not even 1 point worth of the rotisserie sliced chicken breast from Oscar Mayer. So that was my supper. I didn't go over my daily points. I didn't dip into my weeklies, and I started Monday heavier than I was on Sunday. I know there's this whole mental block with getting on the scale every day, and it is something that I am seriously trying to get better at, because I don't want the scale to rule me. I want to know that I'm doing the best that I can, that I am trusting my plan. I have devoted my life to Weight Watchers in hopes that it is going to change the way I live, which means I need to change the way I live. I need to trust the process, know that I'm doing the best that I can, and leave the rest on the side. So I think, I don't know, I tried really hard this week. I wanted to see, as many of you know, I have a hard time using all of my daily points. And we, in our Facebook group that I'm in, we have been discussing weeklies for the last couple weeks. It's just been a running topic, and I've never used mine. I've never had to. I've never had to dip into them. I've never been a person who had to. It just isn't who I am, and it's not that I do any better with or without them. I've never tried. So last week my goal was to just try and use all 30 of my daily points every single day. I was successful. I started allowing myself a 4 or 5 point snack, whatever I had left, to enjoy in the evening before I went to bed. Most nights it was 3 cups of Skinny Pop or the world's puffiest cheddar puffs. It was never anything heavy. It was never anything greasy or even really dairy laden or anything like that. And I used all 30 of my points all week. So that right there has me wondering. I think my body has been telling me all along that I get too many points. That I'm eating, that I'm satisfied, that I'm full, and I'm able to not eat after dinner and be okay. So this coming week, I am definitely going to take those snacks out. I'm going to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm going to eat my afternoon snack. And I'm not going to worry if I have points left over. I can tell you right now I'm not going to attempt to dip into my weeklies this week because I can already see what that did for me. And maybe that's not it. I'm a woman. Maybe I was retaining water. Maybe my body was catching up on something I had done a few weeks ago. I have also been seriously working out, so that could have a lot to do with it too. It could be new muscle. This last week, okay, I'm going to start at the beginning with my numbers and try to get this part out so I can get my April goals done. So last week I was at 183 on the dot, 67 pounds total. This morning I was 185.4, so I was up 2.4 pounds. So my total loss is now back down to 64.6, which is still amazing. I've come way too far to give up. So my goals, I don't want to do goals yet, hold on. I did 3 miles 5 times this week. I am getting stronger. I was able to jog more than I walked this week. I kind of have to do it in increments. I have really bad lungs. I'm a terrible asthmatic. So the whole idea of me being able to run it all is a big deal. So I would say in increments, I'm able to jog at least half of my 3 miles, which for me is incredible. It's an incredible feat for me to be able to do that, and I'm so proud. And I did that 5 times this week. Monday through Friday, I managed to get a jog in every single day, which is awesome. It's good for my mental health. It's good for my physical health. I don't know what my week would have been like if I hadn't have gotten outside and gotten the fresh air and the endorphins, because I was just in a really tough spot this week mentally. I hit 129 ounces of water every single day this week, all 7 days. So that was awesome too. I got 127 fit points in this week. I have 6 weeks until my 5K. I'm getting stronger. So in lieu of all of that, yesterday was the second. Yesterday I took all of my measurements, head to toe. I did bust, waist, hips, thighs, arms. I did all of that, and I'm not going to share every single number with you, but I took them. And I'm still not sure if I'm going to do that once a week or once a month, but I need to know that my body is changing in other ways, not just weight, because there's so many things that determine your weight every day. If you had too much salt, if you had too much water, if you didn't have enough water, if it's even close to near your time of the month. Being women is hard, and that scale it's the devil, I swear to you. It just makes you think differently about everything that you're doing. So this morning I weighed in. When I was done weighing in, I gave my scale to my husband to put in his truck, and I am not going to allow him to give it back to me until next Sunday. I need to have 1 week where I can just mentally take a break from that scale, because it's literally eating me alive. And I don't want to be that person. I'm working so hard, I'm doing everything right, and I need to trust the program. I need to trust myself. I'm not binging, I'm not sneaking food, I'm not lying about the things that I've been doing. I'm doing the best I can. I honestly can't find anything right now that I could work harder at. I eat mostly whole foods. I don't eat a ton of processed foods. I don't eat a lot of foods high in sodium. So I'm doing what I can, and I'm doing the best that I can, and that needs to be enough. So no weighing myself every day this week. I want to get 3 to 5 days in of exercise this week. I want to get my 10,000 steps in every single day, at least. I always get more, but that's my goal. I want to get all my waters in every day. I feel like I've gotten back into the pattern. Maybe not so bad, but I talked maybe in my first video about Points Plus and how I really liked it, but I felt like I got to a point where I was trying to cheat the system. And I'm not saying that I'm cheating the system anymore, because I think it's a lot harder. However, just because food items fit in my points does not mean that they're always the best choice for me. And I feel like lately, especially with all the stress of moving, with the weather changing, with being busier, with just stress in general in our life, we've got a lot going on right now. I feel like I'm going to quick foods. I'm eating a lot more carby food, a lot more fruit. It's kind of that time of the year. It's getting warmer outside, and instead of eating a bunch of junk, you just want to eat fresh food. And I've been eating a ton of fruit, and I've talked about it before that I think even though there's 0 points, I am the type of person that needs to limit my fruit intake. So my goals this week, on top of the daily everything, is to eat less carbs. I do not need to eat bread or flat outs or English muffins or bagel thins or crackers or popcorn. I don't need to eat those things every day. I just don't. I think I'm overusing my points to eat carbs. So once every 2 days, once every couple of days, all of that needs to be in moderation. I need to not eat so many carbs. And I need to start going back to 3 servings of fruit a day. 1 banana, 2 servings of something else. And we're going to see how that works. I didn't sleep good this week. Part of that was stress. Part of it, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Like I said, the whole week fell off to me. I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel good about anything. I was making really good choices all day, and I still went to bed at night feeling bad about the decisions I'd made throughout the day. So I need to just be kind to myself. I need to give myself a break and remember that this is a journey, a lifelong journey. And if it's going to be a journey, then it needs to work every day, not just 4 days of the week when I'm rushing to lose weight before weigh-in. It just needs to be a life change. And in order for that to happen, I have to feel good about it. And I love this program, and I love the friends that I've made. I love the structure of it. I love how it makes me feel. So it's not the program's fault, it's my fault. And it's not really my fault. It's a mental block that I need to get over. I need to find a new outlet. I am also a full-time stay-at-home mom. My husband works 70 to 80 hours a week. I am home with my 2 small children, all by myself, all week long. I need to find one thing I can do outside of the house, all by myself, that is fun. I get 1 day a week to do all my grocery shopping and post office runs and errand bank runs and things like that, but it's not fun. I need to find a exercise class. I need to go to the library and sit for an hour. I need to go get my nails done. I need to get a massage. I need to do something. I need to do something to be kind to me. So I'm working on that. I just recently, this past week, applied to do some online schooling. My mind feels a little mushy these days. I need to do something to make my mind better. I'm actually going to start taking a few nutritional classes. I would like to work on I don't know what they're called, not an associate's degree, but just a career diploma or whatever they're called in nutrition. Basically just because my mind feels mushy and I feel like I should be doing something, so why not do something that can help me in my day-to-day, and something that down the road later on when my kids are grown up more and are in school, something that can help me there. So I start classes next week, so that's kind of exciting. I'm excited about that. And like I said, I was ready to come on here and cry boo-hoo and have everybody feel sorry for me and blame everything that happened on everything else. But it's not realistic, and it's not who I am. I am not a blamer. I am not a pity party person. I'm positive. My body is going through so many changes right now, and I've said it probably 10 times already in this video, but I need to trust the program and I need to trust myself. And so that is my goal this week, is to rely on working the program as best as I can and not being so hard on myself. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to feel sad and uninspired. It's not worth it to feel like you're failing when you're doing everything that you can. And my biggest thing is that I don't want to take away from any of my new friends, I made a post on our Facebook page earlier this week about how I was seeing all of the other YouTubers who completely fell off the rail all weekend and even into the beginning part of this week, and how even after they did that, they all had great weeks. 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 2 pounds. They all lost. And I made the comment that I was frustrated seeing that. And I don't want any of you out there, and you all know who you are, I don't want any of you to feel like I was trying to belittle the hard work that you've been doing. I was frustrated with myself. I was frustrated in the process, not in your successes. I'm so proud of you ladies. I'm so proud of how hard everyone is working and how honest you all are. I think what we do daily or weekly is so brave. It's so brave to get on here and share the most intimate things about yourself and being a woman, our weight. That is a very scary thing to discuss, and it's very scary to put out there for the whole world to know. And you are all so brave and so beautiful. I'm so lucky that you are all my friends, and I don't want to take anything away from any of your successes. I don't want to make you think that I was jealous or feeling bitter about your losses. I was frustrated with myself because truthfully I felt like I missed out. I was like, wow, everybody gave in and went off the rails and ate what they wanted on Easter, and they still had great losses, and I fought all day to try to stay on track to only gain anyways. So maybe I should have just eaten the whole piece of pie and the salads and the appetizers, but I didn't. And no matter what you chose to do was right for you. And I'm proud that I have more control over a situation than that myself than I used to. But I just wanted to say that. I don't want any of my friends, any of my other YouTubers to feel like I was upset with you, because that's not who I am. I'm very proud of every one of you. I'm proud that you're working hard. I'm proud that you had losses. I was just feeling bad. I was in a really bad place this week, and if that post hurt any of your feelings, I'm truly sorry. That was never my intent at all. And here I've been crying, which I promised myself I would not do. So lastly, this video is really long and I'm really sorry, and I guess I just needed an outlet. I needed to talk to my friends. I needed to talk to people who understand. But after this week, after the big shout out from Lori from Fit and Fabulous Mamas, and after all of that, I am up over 200 subscribers, which to me is mind-blowing. I want to say to all my new subscribers and to those of you who have been here from the start, thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for lifting me up. Thank you for the praise and the encouragement and the open ears. It's a beautiful thing to have people listen and respect you enough to take on what you say. You people out there don't need to listen to me. Who cares about my life? Who cares about what I ate for breakfast on Thursday morning? But it's a big deal to me. It's a big deal that you take time out of your day to think about my life, to give me encouragement, to give me praise, to send me thoughts and prayers when I'm not having a very good day, to like my pictures on Instagram, or to comment that I'm doing a great job, or that something I've made looks good, or just be there when I need someone to talk to. Thank you. It means more to me than I can ever express, and I don't know where I'd be without you. So, on that note, and before I end up crying again, I'm going to say goodbye for this week. But I will talk to you guys next week. I will see you this week for some What I Ate videos. I'm going to try maybe tomorrow to get a grocery haul up. I have my first big haul of the month to do tomorrow, so I'm going to try. I may not get that up until Tuesday, just because we have some stuff going on tomorrow, but I'm going to do the best I can to get it up this week, and I hope you are all having an amazing week. It is never too early or too late for a fresh start. My fresh start is today, I am looking outward and things are going to be great. So until next week, have a good week. Bye, friends.